Does it count if it's not a major final or a major semi?
Oh my God! Here
Does it count?
Oh my days,
if it's not a major final, but look, we'll get there, guys.
Didn't we just have a glaze session on Vinny yesterday?
Yeah, didn't you?
Yeah, let's get a glaze session for the real Brazilian.
Okay. Look, guys, we're gonna have a discussion. We're gonna have a discussion. So we're gonna talk about this game. We're gonna talk about Barcelona. We're gonna talk about Bayern. We're gonna talk about Raphinha. We're gonna have a Raphinha discussion, and we're gonna dissect this game fully. And once we've done that, maybe with a few apologies and a few exposures as to why Leroy Sané is still playing football in 2024. We will also touch upon Liverpool and what they're doing, and Atletico Madrid.
I don't want to talk about that shit.
Oh wow! And also Atletico, what's up? So guys,
Liga lives.
Yeah, Liga on France lives. So guys, remember guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. I have my meal here. Eminem's cut the check. Eminem's cut the damn check. You damn pricks. Remember guys, if there's anything which as a show, feel free to send it. It's super chat and your Durbinskis. Helps the channel funded and helps to keep my OnlyFans content to Rachel well funded as well. So guys, look, there's only one place to start here. Let's start here. Let's start here. Let's talk about a certain president. So I'm going to ask a question, and then we'll also get into the Bugna's question. Did Raphinha prove he's Brazilian or he was born on a plane?
He's always been Brazilian. I don't know why you hate him so much.
No, not always.
Leave it up to a Nigerian to tell a Brazilian if he's
Yes.
Wait, Chase.
Actually,
I'll be
most
honest,
came
bro.
from Nigeria, but that's history.
I'll be honest, bro. Just because I'll be real with you. The only reason you don't think he's Brazilian is because you don't think he's good as like a 1v1 dribbler. But everything else, every other facet of the game, attacking-wise, he's good at.
What makes a Brazilian? Hold on. What makes a Brazilian a Brazilian? Tesh, Tata, Lala, Tata, and Salah.
Oh, he has Tesh. Did you see that?
No. That finish was
Tesh.
No, look. Tonight, I think he's Brazilian.
He's always had that finish. He's always had that finish.
Okay. AK, lie to me. AK, lie to me. Tell me.
Yes.
Tell me another game Raphinha played like this against a team like this in a platform as big as this. Don't you dare bring me like
quarterfinal PSG away.
Logo.
UCL quarterfinal PSG away. He put 2 pieces on PSG. I'm just forgetting that.
Can I respond?
And that's before.
Yes,
Can I respond?
respond.
Is PSG now a major opponent right now? PSG.
To UCL quarterfinal.
Well,
what are you
Mbappe played-
talking about?
Is
Mbappe
Dortmund a
played
big
for
club?
PSG
Is
then.
Dortmund a big club?
It depends. Hokage, did Raphinha prove that he should stand next to the likes of Pele, Garrincha, Rivaldo, and R9 with that performance tonight?
Don't eat M&Ms, eat blueberries, guys. M&Ms is not a meal. M&Ms is not a meal.
Yes, it is a damn meal. But we'll continue. So, did Raphinha prove himself? Did prove himself?
Bro, so I used to think he was not Brazilian. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Like a Brazilian from Leeds, I'm not convinced. You know what I mean? I had to see something, bro. No, fuck Leeds, bro. They're trash. Anyway, 3-piece against Bayern.
Respect Leeds,
bro.
man. Respect Leeds.
3-piece against Bayern, dude. He's Brazilian today, at least. I mean, when he gets to the Brazilian national team, let's talk, just like that fraud Vinny. But for Barca, bro, just for Barca, he's on fire this season. And yes, he probably was a good player, but when we talk about Barca in total, when I get to talk, this is all Hansi Flick. Don't get this mistaken. This is all Hansi Flick. If Raphinha was under Xavi right now, you'd be calling him fake Brazilian. You'd be calling him Bangladeshi. You'd be calling him from Bolivia. We would. And everyone on this channel, and I don't want to hear it. Everyone was calling this guy a bum 2 years ago. Don't just signal at HH. Everyone was. The guy was garbage. Hansi Flick is the real solution here. And he's thriving under Hansi Flick. It's like Gnabry under Hansi Flick. Gnabry under Hansi Flick was Champions League winning player. If Raphinha can play like this all season, he's going to be a Champions League winning player for Barcelona. And you have to respect that. So Raphinha, what a game from him today. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, I can't hear you. But
Sorry. Okay, Ricardo,
Yeah.
was Raphinha always as good as this, or this is German tax?
Always good as this is a bit of stretch because this is one of his best games under this uniform.
So Hansi Flick tax then.
Well, sure, but the whole team was up for it, so that helps. Man, what can you say, man? Like, you just had to believe, man. You had to believe. Look, there was times where I couldn't defend him. There was times it was hard to defend him. But he was gonna have these moments. Didn't expect him to score a hat-trick today, to be honest. I'm looking Neuer a little funny.
Yep.
Because uncomfortable combos may be washed, which is kind of sad. But man, are we talking about the game? Or are we talking about Raphinha?
No. Just Raphinha. We'll get to the game. Just Raphinha.
Yeah, man, he was incredible. You look at all 3 goals, composed in every single one.
Does that second goal count?
How does it not count?
I thought it was a deflection. We'll continue.
No, he literally kicked.
No, he nutmeg dude while he kicked it.
He properly kicked it. It just went through Opama Bozo's legs. It took like a slight deflection, but I don't think it was gonna do much for it. But hat-trick, man, and then the third goal to top it off, man. This guy.
So okay. So is this down to Raphinha always had this, or this is Hansi Flick's coaching?
Well, it's both because the whole team has been playing better. Like every player on this team has been playing better, and as a result, the team is just astronomically better than they were last year. And Raphinha, he's leveled up his game, man. Like it's evident when you compare the first season he was at Barcelona.
Ricardo, man.
Well, he scored a 3-piece. He scored a 3-piece. And it's only appropriate because it was against Germans, so
Oh my god, man. Okay, I mean, so wait, what's it called? Barry, Raphinha. He was always Rivaldo. Well, was Xavi always holding him back?
Hold your horses, H. Don't go too far in that.
Bro, then they're saying this is Rivaldo 2.0. That Rivaldo, who? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know which platform you saw that, but it was amazing, man. In a million years, I couldn't see Raphinha. If you told me Raphinha 2 years ago would score a hat-trick against Bayern, I would point to a freaking AK-47. But listen, amazing. And Ricardo said all composed, clear, just amazing performance. Nothing much to say, like just amazing.
AK talk about Raphinha.
Yeah. Incredible performance today. CHH. I thought Raphinha under Xavi, I didn't think he was a bad player. I thought it was misused. I think, bro, the guy isn't a great 1v1 dribbler like a Lamine Yamal. He's not gonna whip his fullback 1v1 like a Lamine or a Vinny. He's much rather a guy who can run in behind, who's good shooting technique.
Give the ball into him in space.
Yeah, give the ball into him in space. He's able to finish very well. He's a good creator as well. So, I mean, I think the left wing position suits him because it emphasizes what he's good at and minimizes his weakness. And he's a very efficient attacking player. And if you're a coach like Hansi Flick who wants attacking efficiency, bro, you want a guy like Raphinha on your team, bro. The guy gives you goals and assists, and he's good off the ball as well. So, brilliant performance from him. It's funny because 2 Brazilians scored 2 hat tricks against 2 German sides in 2 days. So. Why can't they? I don't know.
Wait. Who did they all play?
Dortmund.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So two German sides, 2 Brazilians going 2 hat tricks. So hopefully they can perform like this for Brazil. But
yes, when they actually win the Brazil jersey, yeah. Zumbas, rep your boy Raphinha, man.
He killed it today. Look, I wasn't expecting him to do a hat trick, but when he scored that second goal, I'm like, okay, maybe he can
continue.
You need to explain that. You need to explain.
Let's keep going.
Imagine the convo between these 4.
There was no convo. Keep going.
You want to know some convo?
No, Zombies, no. Just Raphinha. Talk to me, Raphinha.
All right, but anyway, when he scored that second goal, I'm like, okay, can we see him do a hat trick in the UCL? Because at first I thought, it was impossible, but then when he scored that second goal, by the way, good assist from Casado, by the way.
Yes, crazy assist. That was a crazy pass.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, now we.
That was an actual assist.
Yes, that is an assist. Yes.
Yeah, that was an assist. I'm like, okay, now we.
Okay, which was better, the Casado one or the Yamal one?
Wait, which is
Yamal, probably.
Which assist was better, the Yamal's or the Casado?
I think Yamal's, because the way he was creative with that pass, that shit was insane. But
yeah.
I will say this though, if we can get a Raphinha like this to Brazil, now we would start to see a different light with him with the Brazil team, because. Going back to last year, this dude was like piss poor in his Brazil team, let alone he was actually decent. Like he started to get better in Barcelona. We started to see that. But now with Hansi Flick coming in, it's like now he's picking up where he's left off, but even better, just with a snap of a finger. So if Raphinha continues to do this, I feel like he could be a real good Brazilian player, like from years to come. All it just takes is the consistency. And then, all it takes is, for him to, like, like I said, be in the left side and be somewhere, like, in the middle. Because I feel like if he was on the right side, he wouldn't do too good. That's all.
All right, let me quickly hit this job that we'll get to the main sheets, man. David C.
Can I speak, Judge?
Yeah, can I have a say as well, if that's okay, Jay?
Oh, no, wait, it's about the game or about Raphinha?
Raphinha.
Okay, Cole and then RDF. Cole, can you wear earphones or something?
What the heck is going on with his mic?
Yes. Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's not your first hangout.
Yes. So let me talk about this guy. HH is Bayern. Let's be honest. It's Bayern. It's not anything special. It's a Bayern team who they're very fragile. They're very weak. This is not the same Bayern of when Jupp Heynckes and the likes of the Flick was coaching. I think it's more of a German disaster class than Raphinha showing up. Because in order for me to really give credit to Raphinha, the main goal will always be get the job done against Real Madrid. That will be the main goal for me. That is when I'm really gonna praise Raphinha. I really think he did well. He did really well, but Let's see what he does in the El Clasico. Then I can really judge him.
Wow.
Sorry. Can I
Alice, Alice, please talk. Please talk.
Okay,
Alice,
yeah.
Alice, please talk.
Okay, it wasn't my mic. It was okay. For some reason, I thought
No,
it
was cool. It was cool.
Right, okay.
It's always cool.
Fine. Yeah, no, I mean,
Predictably so.
Yeah. First things first. I mean, no 8-2. So that's good. I think.
But does this count as a revenge for 8-2 because it was 4-1, or do they need to make it 8-2?
The problem is, I'm not going to go into it, but the problem is, it's actually more the new format than more than anything. Because unfortunately, like as much as this is a significant win, it's again comes into bracket of like, but what is the stake of this game?
Oh, okay, no, for this one, focus on Raphina. Focus on Raphina. So exactly. Is he Brazilian?
Anyway, yeah. Is he Brazilian? Okay. I think first things first. There are a lot of people that have to take a lot of L's today after today. Okay, a lot of people have to take L's. Obviously, Bayern Munich have to take a massive L. HH, unfortunately, you have to take an L with some of the takes that you made on Raphinha. I mean, Brazilian fans maybe have to take a bit of an L given the hate that Raphinha.
Nomad as well.
Nomad. Well, so but even Barca fans.
Where is he, man?
Even certain Barcelona fans have to take L because I saw Raphinha's post on the Fabrizio's thing about the idea of like people cropped his shirt and put Nico Williams' number on his thing.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
So Raphinha is literally like, listen, I read what you guys Barca fans were saying because obviously it wasn't Liverpool United fans or Real Madrid fans or whatever that were doing those crop tops. It was Barca fans, and he was like, listen, bro, like I'm the real deal. Like haters, what you be saying. And then obviously Samasi gets a W as well because she probably had the foresight to know that some baptism like this was coming at some point, So, but at the end of the day, like, with Raphinha, I do think like in my opinion, 60, 65, 70 has to go a Hansi Flick. I just think with certain managers, and we see this in football all the time, where I still remember, when Conte came to Chelsea and somehow made Victor Moses and Alonso fullbacks in the league. You know what I mean? Somehow.
Wait, so you're saying Victor Moses is trash in a vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say, so that I just.
Oh man.
But and I'm not saying that Raphinha is that, but what I am saying is that there are just certain managers that can come into clubs and just vastly improve certain players by the player style, by how they coach, etc. And Hansi Flick has done that. Obviously, in the case of Raphinha, it will be consistency from now to the rest of the season. But I mean, Barca look good. Barca look dangerous. Certainly.
No, we'll get that. We'll get that.
We get that.
Yeah. So let me hear to the Hondas and we'll get to the main topic. So, David T, there's a £58.5 million hole in. Jesus, man, that's messed up, bro.
Wait, what did that?
Delict.
Delict and Matswari.
Nah, to be honest,
combined the 58. Yeah.
To be honest, Kim was decent. He was alright. It was Upamecano.
Yeah, but why? But he was very weak for that thingy goal, the whole jump. But we'll get there. So to Ajuj, Flick to company. Probably. You merely adopted the highline I was born into. That's a dog. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. Shout out to David C. Barca flicked the bean when company were. Oh, okay. You know what? David C. Let's keep on. Talents. Vinny and Raf surpasses Lema UCL like as a hashtag sister nights. Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, man. Cheers.
Hey,
Barca, bro. Pedri was bloody good.
That was his best UCL performance of all time ever.
That guy.
That's probably his best ever UCL performance.
Best mid in the world is a bit strong.
When we talk about
okay, artist, who's a better midfielder than Pedri right now?
Let's have that.
No, in terms of a central midfielder, not attacking or DM, central midfielder. Who's a better central midfielder?
No.
Gravenberch possibly, but that's the only guy in the convo.
Hold up.
What about these?
Don't just say he's in the convo. Calm down.
RDS.
Hold up. Remember, this is not me saying. This is not me.
RDS, don't say Kobe Mainoo, but continue.
No. The whole point of Pedri has always been not about Pedri's talent, but it's basically can he keep himself fit. That's always been the thing with Pedri. So it's like this is always happens. It's the season where he gets gassed up, which is good because he plays well a couple of games and think he's back, and then what happens? He gets injured and he's out for some time. So that's what I'm saying. Like I can't say someone is the best one if they've not like at least can play like at least 70% of the games for your club and have that consistency.
Oh, okay, but when he's fully fit.
Yeah, if he's fully fit and he plays 70%, of course he's one of the best midfielders in the world, of course. But he needs to do that. Like, you can't just have 2 or 3 world-class performances and then say that's it. Like,
all right, sure. Like you say, Manuel Neuer, leave the football before it leaves you.
Yeah,
I mean, no. When we get the Bobo Penda and Hokage, we need to have it in another discussion.
it's done. It's done. That's last season.
Yeah, we need to have another discussion. We have to have it. But it's fair. Vincent's corporation can't beat experienced manager.
I'm gonna speak on.
Actually, is Neuer worse than what's his name, the Barca keeper? Is he worse than Ter Stegen?
Do you know how many times Inaki Peña was punching the ball?
That guy's scared, man.
They were going disaster class for disaster class, man.
You know one thing.
You raise a brick, I raise you 2 bricks. I raise you 5 bricks.
But you know one thing though.
Yeah.
Like, we were fortunate that Bayern didn't score like more than 1 goal before Lewandowski scored the second one. Because it was scary.
I gotta agree.
Yeah.
I gotta agree.
Is it Dodd? Is it Dodd to be a break keeper while conceding only 2 shots?
Possibly not. Possibly. Hold on, let me read it. Dr. Max. What Yamal did to
Yo.
That was black on.
I would have got there, but it was nasty. It was nasty. Like it was nasty.
That's proper light. That's proper light skin tax.
Shout out to Yamal is disrespectful as I've respected. No. Yamal was very disrespectful. Like, bro, he was making Davis do the Macarena.
Bro, is there an adoption
like David? Like Davis was doing this, bro. No. They're coming through tomorrow. Wait, hold on. I'm Daddy Oos, and I'm not rereading the rest of it. Told the old Bumyan can't compete when everyone is good. They need global pandemics.
You know
even
that
Arsenal
is
bigger than them.
You know Daddy Hughes waited for this moment.
I know, he was waiting for. He waited for this. Talent FC, Bundesliga. Their champion can't even beat Brest. But okay, you know what? I'm not going to read that. I'm going to read the rest of Talent FC.
Brest is doing pretty good, man.
Oh yeah, Brest. They have like 7 points now, don't they? They have 7 points. It's fair. Does this count as revenge for Barca? Mini revenge. Someone said it in the streets. Mini revenge. I mean, it took Flick to. Okay, does it count as revenge if Flick was the one who did it? It doesn't.
We made Barca.
Inside job tax. Inside job tax. Yeah. So Flick being forced by a band and coming back to smack them is that is a narrative. That is a narrative. And it was HH. My main is still blocked. By the way, I fed both. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Hokage, the stuff on it, bro. I don't know why you're laughing. Hokage.
Wait, I have a question.
No, hold on. I'm not going to finish this prick. Apart from
that's actually true. Actually,
apart from
PSG, all the other league teams are actually doing.
Bro,
wow.
Do you know that? I meant to bring back that wing for PSG, man.
I have to believe it.
Bellingham is not Pedri's mate. Levels past level. Okay, what is Bellingham done? Bellingham is just a central midfielder.
No, because this argument keeps going. This argument keeps going one way and the other, man.
Saturday.
Because
perfect. Saturday.
Also, this argument keeps going one way or the other. When Pedri performs well, they say Pedri is better. When Bellingham performs well, they say Bellingham's better.
AK, on Saturday, everything will be revealed on Saturday.
Okay.
So shout out to Lord Mill. Member for Thomas David membership. The joy watching, bro. If you love football, man, those guys, quality, absolute quality. Like they were incredible. That okay, good for
yeah.
So here's the thing. So now I'm going to ask you a question here. I'm going to come first.
Just one question about the super chat.
Yeah.
Is that also the guy that used my picture to like?
No.
Okay.
That's it's a psycho. It's a psychopath. So I'm going to put this out obviously as a poll here. So, Hokage, this loss. Do you put this loss on company's tactics, the players underperforming, or were Barca just the better team?
Barca are the better team. Barca is the best team in the world. But it is company's tactics, really. I think, you know what I really think is going on with company? It's ego. So when he came to Bayern, he had this quote where, "Oh, what should I do? Just give up? My dad was from what is that country called? Fucking Congo."
Whatever you
That might be VAR. That might be VAR.
That was all VAR. That was all VAR.
That might be VAR. That might be VAR. But that's definitely yellow. That's definitely that. Wow, come on, Hokage, that's messed up. That's
He
messed
didn't
up.
see Elijah. He didn't see Elijah.
There's like 3 Congos.
Oh,
bro.
of course, Ricardo said all ball.
Yeah, no, but he does have a point. There's DR Congo. There's Republic of Congo. There's a whole lot.
I'm gonna have to go to VAR. The streets will have to decide your fate afterwards. Okay, have your say, and the streets are going to decide your fate afterwards. The streets will decide your fate. So no. Don't try to. The streets will decide your fate because I believe that's a red, but the streets will decide your fate.
Bro, no, that's too hard.
Elijah died.
Shut up. So okay. So talk on. So what do you think company did wrong, or what do you think they played wrong? Because Hokage, how is Gnabry and Lorasani still getting game time in 2024? But continue.
By the way, there's 3 Congos. It's not like I said the N-word. But anyway, let's go. Hey, it's true. You guys acting like I said the N-word.
No, that's facts,
bro. Come on.
You might as well said it.
This is going to go to VAR. But continue.
No, relax.
All right.
There's a lot of brothers
the
in
reason
the
I say
streets, man.
company's ego. He had that quote where he's saying, "My dad's from Congo, and what should I do? Just stop not believing in myself." He is too egotistical.
That was
Company is a good manager, bro. Company is a good manager, but he does not want to concede any phases of the game to the other team. Barca won today because in certain phases of the game, we're too aggressive. Rose, I know that the streets, your ball knowledge is terrible. You guys never played the game. You guys will roast Upamecano and Kim and Jay. Upamecano and Kim and Jay are company is literally doing hate crimes on those guys. How exposed he leaves them. He makes their job so hard because he instructs them to be that aggressive.
No, but here's my pushback here, because you started off with I believe that coming into this, despite the Villa thing, these were the 2 best teams. So it was a case of company felt like, we believe that our quality can match Barca's quality. Now, what I could say is that seeing how the game went, maybe you need to readjust and say, okay, because, bro, let's be real. Because let's be real. When it was 1-1, I thought Bayern were going to watch these guys. So I think company's mistake was like, okay, these guys are really that good. And these guys really know how to now expose you. You have to readjust. But I think you just have to give Barca credit for, no, these Barca are bloody good. Because I did not believe Barca were going to respond like that after 1-1.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He is too he can't concede. He can't let Barcelona have the ball. Why did Barcelona attack? Why were they so dangerous? Because every freaking time Barcelona tried to counter, every time they went into attack, he has instructed Upamecano and Kim and Jay, no, I want you first to the ball every time. Win the headers, win the challenges, win the 50-50s. Bro, at times, just relax. Be a little bit conservative. Even Hansi Flick today was smart enough to, because, bro, Barcelona didn't play high line the whole game. Barcelona had spells where they conceded possession, got players back, made things difficult for Bayern. For teams like Barca, it's too easy for Bayern because, yes, Upamecano and Kim and Jay may win 97% of their challenges, but when they are defending in such highly risky scenarios, the 3% of challenges they don't win, you see what happens. 4-piece. So company... Bro, I'm just so glad this is, we're in October, bro. This isn't March. This isn't a quarterfinal or anything. But what my fear for company right now is, bro, you've already been exposed by Emery. I thought you would learn that lesson against Emery. Against Eintracht Frankfurt. The same
no, I think, I didn't see the Frankfurt game, but I think the Emery game was a very different game. Because that's about, you couldn't break them down, one chance, boom, they go. So that was, tactically, that's a very different game from this Barca game.
And also, in fairness, both were away games, were they not?
But it's similar because the goal Aston Villa scored, it comes in a 1v1 scenario with Upamecano, high-risk defending scenario, and they score. There's 3 games now where this is clearly a problem, and I'm afraid to. I want to know, company, will you relax a bit? We don't have to win every minute, every second of the game. Just concede it, because I guarantee you, if we just concede possession at times today, I think Barcelona still win because Barcelona are amazing. That well, I want to talk on Hansi Flick if I'm not thrown out of the hangout by then. But
the streets have been coerced.
Yeah,
so I think it's looking like it's a yellow.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
Vote red. Consider him.
Yeah, but where was I? It's company, bro. Just relax. Please learn from it because if you ask Bayern fans, they like the football. It's way better under Tuchel. Bro. Just relax a bit. We don't have to dominate for 90 minutes. And I think if he did that today, we could have made it harder for Barca because as brilliant as the goals were for Barca today, I personally think we made it too easy for them at times. We really made it too easy for them.
All right.
HH, can I go next?
Yeah. Bopin, go for it.
So, HH, you know it's bad when after watching the game you have to go for a walk. I'm outside doing a walk, listening to some music because I thought to myself, oh damn, I have to, react in a kind of way, just calm down. Because after the Madrid game last year, I said to myself, I don't want to, get my feelings too high into football because I was really pissed. So I said tonight, okay, be calm. And on today's game, HH company was too naive. He was too naive.
So you're not going to give the credit to Barca being good?
No,
and just
credit
the quality
to
of Barca.
And credit to Flick because even Barca played a high line, but you could just see they were compact in their high line. The spaces between the players were small, not like when we played. We played with a high line where the spaces were huge between the players. You could just see that. And what Hokage said, that's true. Even Hansi Flick, I think at his second season with Bayern, he played like this. He played like company, and we were way too open in the back. And I think we conceded about 50 goals in the Bundesliga. But he also learned his lesson, and look at it, it's working for him. So, yeah, I think company was too naive. I think someone like Müller shouldn't start. He's a sub.
Yeah. I mean, Muller starting again. Like I still have more respect for Muller than Gnabry and Sané, but still Muller starting. Nah. He's past it. He's past it. Great career, but bro, you're past it now.
And same with Neuer. This is his last season, to be honest. Because if he goes on for let's say 2 seasons, then the same will happen to him. Sorry, a car is going by. The same will happen to him, just like Gianluigi Buffon. If he continues to play.
Let me speak.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring in. No. Ricardo, talk to me, and I'll come to you afterwards. Call. Ricardo, go for it.
My bad. Yeah, it was a great game, honestly.
Okay. So, from a Barca perspective, so do you feel company played into your hands, or no? Give credit to the players just playing amazing.
I won't give just credit to the players because under Xavi, look, getting the goal in the first minute in these high pedigree matches is a rarity. So you essentially started this game 1-0 up, right? Personally, I didn't like the way the teams kind of just surrendered the ball right after going 1-0 up. Bayern got way too comfortable. They had the goal that was ruled offside and then the goal that actually counted, but there was some decent threats even before that. I think Barcelona were just far too, in a sense, respectful of Bayern in that sense. They granted them too much space. The press wasn't really there, especially if you're going to play a high line. But really, after they had scored, is my mic low?
Well, no, I think it's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's just, but it's fine. I'll try and adjust it. But go for it.
It's probably done again.
Yeah.
Anyways. No. I really, after that second goal that, like I said it before, in the second goal that shouldn't have counted, in my opinion. It's just kind of unfortunate. I think if King Min-jae had literally just, like, I don't know, like if he had just fell, he probably would have won the call in that sense.
Yeah.
So it's really just unfortunate that, somebody like Kim Min-jae, who's probably a very honest player, didn't go down, and as a result, he didn't get what was actually supposed to be given to him. But with that being said, after the second goal, it's the reason why I say it's more so a credit to the players is more so because if this was Xavi, this team would have crumbled under the pressure. The way Hansi Flick has reinstalled a level of belief into these guys that as long as the game is still going, you're still in it. Like older Barca's would have just crashed, and that wasn't the case here. So that was very important. That's how essentially they grew into the game, second, third, and then obviously the fourth goal. They never really took their foot off the gas. They kept going at them. To be fair, that Bayern defense wasn't good. I haven't watched Bayern this season on the company, but based on what I've seen, if Hokage says it's true that he expects the center backs to be aggressive, it's kind of suicide when your midfielder wasn't even pressing as well. Like,
because Kimmich and Palhinha midfield too is.
Yeah, it wasn't really working. Obviously, you saw Davies get exposed, unfortunately, but I didn't think Davies was really that bad, in my honest opinion. Especially when you're going to be singled out versus an actual good 1v1 dribbler. He was good offensively, in my opinion, especially when the game was, pretty much within reach for them. They were really good at that. I think for Bayern, like, apart from Kane, who I said was very, very good.
Yes, Kane was good.
He was good in the first half. I thought Davies was good as well in the first half. Then they had a cooking session on him, Lamine, and Pedri. Who else was I thought? I thought Elise was actually pretty good too in the first half, especially finding those diagonal balls.
For me, like there was no reason to bring him off. Unless he was tired, there was no reason to bring him off because, like, did he see Sané's attempts at a dribble in that second half when he just kicked the ball out?
He
I was like, what are you doing?
Which is kind of unfortunate because I really like Sané as a player. I thought Musiala was actually showed some positive signs.
Yeah.
Though Musiala's a weird player, man, because like there's no denying he has an incredible level of talent, but it's almost like he's too raw as a player still.
Do you know what's so crazy? So Musiala is how old? I think he's like 21.
21 maybe. Yeah.
Do you know think like, and that just shows you how scary Yamal is, because Musiala always wants to dribble, and even when you shouldn't really dribble there, he still just always wants to go. But Yamal knows when to dribble, when to pass, So Yamal's decision making of when to dribble, the kind of dribble to do, and when to pass the ball is far more mature than Musiala's. I think once Musiala learns that, no, don't dribble there. No, use this dribble. No, use this pass. Once he just learns that his decision making, that's when he can now be like a top player.
Yeah,
because the ability is there. It's just the decision making of when to utilize specific abilities.
The thing with Musiala is that I hope for his sake, like he doesn't get to a point where the football IQ never gets there, because this was the same case with Ousmane Dembele. And nobody ever, like, everybody knows Ousmane Dembele 1v1, he's going to win majority of the time. It's just when you get to that final third, you don't know what to do with it. Is this going to be the case with Musiala, where he can take on any player he wants? He can take on 2-3 players, but when it comes to getting the final third, does he know when to take a shot? Does he know when to pick a pass? And a lot of the times what I've seen from him is, like, he tends to have his head down a lot when he plays, which is kind of really at this level, that should have kind of been aged out of you. Like, that's a really immature way of playing.
No. You shouldn't play the head down. No.
And I've seen a lot of criticism about his game being like he does a little bit too much. He always over dribbles, and it's valid. It's a valid criticism. Now for Barcelona, like Lamine, he was. I actually don't even think this was Lamine's best game. He just had his way with Davies and Gnabry. He played a little deeper because he did have to help Koundé with the overlap that Bayern were exposing, which he did well. I would give this Lamine, like, I would give him like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Like, I thought it was a good game from him.
I mean, crazy pass, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing that company did get right, is the praise that he gave Kubarasi, man. Like, I know, like, Lewandowski, Lamine, who else? Raphinha has been getting a lot of credit for this season. But Kubarasi he's 17 as well, and he's
that's crazy. No, the guy's a crazy defender, bro. For that age,
17 at a center back is crazy.
Yeah, that's mad.
One of the most mature positions on the pitch, and nobody talks about it. And that should just tell you the level of maturity in his game and the talent. Look, I'm completely fine with the other guys getting the headlines, because Kubarasi goes under the radar. He can develop comfortably, so that's fine by me.
No, because you know what it is. Remember when people were going crazy about De Ligt when he was 19?
Yeah.
For me, I think Kubarasi is actually better, because for me, like with De Ligt, it was really about he's captain and just that Ajax run. and him scoring goals. But in terms of his defending, I just think Kobaya's actual defending, both last season and this season, I think is actually much better than what De Ligt was doing at 19. So
I think what stands out is his ability to play the ball at his age, that comfortable. I think that's one of the bigger things too. But his reading of the game and his actual defending is actually very, very good. But the two last players, Lewandowski, man, I thought he was decent today. If I'm being honest, like, okay, he scored a tap in with no keeper in there. I mean, he has to score that. I'm sorry. And freaking Upama Bozo got, like, he almost blocked it too.
Yeah.
So I mean, give me that. But other than that, like, I expected a little more. Like, Kane played better than you in a losing effort. The fact that he didn't score the fifth goal too, the one that Lamine pretty much put on a play for him.
That's a horrible miss. That's because you were literally point blank. That's a bad miss.
And it pissed me off.
That should have been 5-1.
Yeah.
It pissed me off because, yo, like, we're trying to exercise demons here. Like, we've been getting pimp slap, crip walked by all these guys for the past 9 years. The last time we actually had a convincing beating on these guys was like 9 years ago, 10 years ago in the Camp Nou. We won 3-0. And this guy wants to let off his former colleagues off the hook. Like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, we're trying to exercise demons. Like, we're trying to create historic headlines. We're trying to go 5-6-1 up. Like, he could have had a hat trick himself. Like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this guy. And look, he was decent. I'll give him maybe a 6-7 out of 10. I thought some of his hold-up play was decent at times. Other than that, he was pretty ass in front of the net, which is weird because that's the best part of his game this season, actually. But then the last guy, obviously, I want to talk about is Pedri. Oh, by the way, Lewandowski, I'll give him a pass for today, but if you drop a stinker in El Clasico, I swear to God, I'm trying to help you beat these small game robber allegations, and I come back every year looking like an absolute idiot.
Ricardo, I was doing that for 9 years. Ricardo, I was doing that for 8 years.
Ricardo,
bro, you know the thing about Lewandowski is, this is the thing, and like I hate to be overly criticized. Give him over criticism because I do think he's a phenomenal goal scorer.
Yeah.
But look, this is what I mean. Look at Disciple Elliot. He scored, you idiot. That's not what it's about. If you scored the fifth goal of the game when nothing's on the line, it doesn't make a difference to the score line. This is the one thing I've always said about Lewandowski. His team will be winning, and then he'll score. And then people pass up, oh, but he scored. Look, people always bring back that Inter game when we got fucking sent to Europa League that 1 year with him. This guy scored in like the 90th minute when we needed a goal way before that. I'm sorry. I mean,
an assist.
Yeah, I don't know what assist you're talking about because there was no assist.
No. But see, Ike, you know what this is? This shows you new school watchers of football and old school watchers. New school watchers is goal, assist. Hey, he played well. Did you actually watch the game again? He's my GOAT. He's my hero. This is like the whole Cristiano tax thing.
Let's not go there.
Because my thing though is that, again, look at the difference between Kane's performance and Lewandowski's performance. Just look at how much Kane did over 90 minutes. What Kane did over let's say Kane didn't score, Lewandowski didn't score. The amount of Kane's productivity in attack over 90 minutes was far more than Lewandowski's.
But even if you're not, in fairness to strikers, even if you're not necessarily as productive, well, suppose the strike is to score goals, but sometimes it's the manner of how you're able to score the goals
that's all I'm saying, bro.
Exactly.
Like
so if you look, for example, I know people probably didn't watch the game, but if you looked at the Villa versus Bologna and the goal that Duran scored against Bologna, the second goal, like when you look back, that is a striker's finish. Like the manner in which it was taken, the delivery and to struggle defender, that's a striker's goal, and there's intelligence behind that. So even though I could say that in that case, Duran maybe didn't have a great game, I can already say, oh, but that finish, I know why you're the striker. I know why you have to play, etc. I think the thing would maybe
because it looks like, okay, good, you scored and everything, but again, like when you look at the quality of Kane's goal and the quality of Lewandowski, it was fortuitous for you just to be there right and boom. So my thing though is that, and also as well, it's something that we've talked about in the Hangout before. In the modern game, especially if you play for a team like Barcelona, more is expected of you. Now, if you're an old school kind of a team, just to be a target man. Barcelona strikers are not target men. You have to really be involved in the play.
Yeah. Exactly. So, anyways, I would just it's like we're talking about today. The two best players, I'll be honest, Raphinha, he scored a hat trick. He was the most decisive player today. Pedri and Lamine were by far the best players, and they didn't even score.
Yeah,
they didn't even score. So that should tell you, just because you score doesn't mean you had a good game. Like Pedri was.
So who was man of the match? Obviously, it was given to Raphinha.
It was Raphinha.
You see, that's the whole. It's like when like growing up, when they said man of the match, I thought it was the best performer.
No, but even then, Raphinha, you're looking at a player who drags his team up the pitch just by virtue of his ability to almost run the channels, to run in behind.
Was Raphinha better than Pedri in this game? Overnight.
He scored a hat trick, man. Like,
I'll say again. Did he perform better? Because see.
I understand if it's just one goal, for example. When a guy scores a hat trick, it doesn't matter. And a guy scored a hat trick, 3 goals.
Yeah.
At that point, it doesn't matter what you do on the pitch. You scored a hat trick. If you score 1 goal, I understand.
I don't view football like that.
You can still have the conversation.
You can.
That's why I said Raphinha. Like he was the most decisive player on the pitch. That's all it really was.
I test or stats.
Like for example, I'd say Kane. He was one of the best players on the field.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he was on a losing team. Like if you had put that performance on a winning team, like this guy doesn't walk out of there with 1 goal. Like they stat pad. Like Kane was brilliant on the night. But I mean,
see that's the thing. Like obviously the headline is wow, Raphinha scored 3 goals, and we have to give him credit for scoring 3 goals. But I walk away saying the person that I was most impressed by on a footballing level was Pedri. Then Yamal. Like the best footballer on that pitch was Pedri, because every time the guy had the ball, I was like, the way he's distributing, just how good he was on the ball. So as a football guy and a purist, the player who impressed me the most from a footballing level was Pedri. But the headline grabber was Raphinha based on him scoring goals. Those are 2 different things.
And deservedly so. Like I said earlier, like Raphinha's goals, they weren't some like tap-ins. Like there was work to be done in those goals. The first goal, he had to go against Neuer, who's historically probably the best keeper ever. He actually had to bring him out of his line, take him to I think Neuer's right, and drag it in. Like Neuer any other day probably would have struck fear into an attacker's heart, and it would have screwed that chance up. But Raphinha was composed. The second goal, weak foot. Left-footed players, but for the most part, they're not very good with the weak foot. I mean, a bit fortunate, you can say, it went through Upamecano's legs. It is still what it is. He still struck the ball. The touch, the control, and everything to put himself in that position. And then the third goal, bring it down with your chest in full sprint. And then, obviously, he nearly shot it outside the box to the far corner against Neuer. Like, nobody really does that. Like, all these 3 goals were great goals. So, I mean, yeah, you can give him a man of the match, which is fine. But this is where I want to go with the Pedri. Like, if you can't see what this guy is for Barcelona, the only question is his health. Nobody's ever denied him the talent. This guy has been playing like this when he's actually had a string of games since he's really debuted for the club. And people want to talk about, when was the last time he had a good game in the Champions League? Bro, literally the last time he had a good game in the Champions League was they were playing away at PSG. It was only like, 3-4 games ago in the Champions League. Like, he set up Raphinha. Like, I don't really understand how people view football, which is unfortunate because this is a GA era. But you can't tell me that Pedri.
I agree. I actually agree with what you're saying.
Pedri tonight. I'm sorry. Like, look at that midfield that Bayern had. You had Goretzka, you had Palhinha, you had Kimmich, Thomas. All these guys, they're physically way bigger than Pedri. But Pedri looked like a man amongst boys in that midfield. Like he was like a grown ass adult playing with a bunch of little kids. The way he was just in and out of the defender. Like he was just silky with it. That's all it really was. Like he was never at full sprint. He never had to exercise his physical abilities. Like there was just such a technical masterclass there. And to me, Pedri, maybe it might be a little biased, but like he is just like when he's in form, when he's playing, bro, there's very few midfielders in the world today that is just aesthetically more pleasing than that guy on the ball. And like, yeah, I mean, to me personally, he was the best player on the pitch, but Raphinha deservedly so, won man of the match. He should get the headlines, 3 quality goals, and that's that.
Can I
speak after Core?
Elijah.
And the Barca fan.
Okay, no. Let me come to Barry's.
No, you said Elijah. No, I said Elijah.
Okay, Elijah, go for it. Go for it, Elijah.
Today for me was just really a microcosm of a lot of things. Barca 1 being absolutely exceptional, 2 Bayern being technically inept and tactically naive, and then 3 just showing the difference in experience levels between Hansi Flick and Vincent Kompany.
Yeah,
it was obvious as in terms of how this game went and how the teams were set up. It was
so do you think you can say it was 9, but do you think Kompany maybe slightly disrespected Barca and thought that Bayern's quality would sort of just overrun them? Because let's be real, before this game, because I said this was going to be Barca's real test. And I said, okay, who are the toughest in Barca played? People said Villarreal. So if you're saying that that's the Barca's best team, you could almost be like, oh yeah, let me be arrogant. Like, okay, who did these guys face, man? They only faced Villarreal.
Villarreal, 3rd or 4th in La Liga.
Exactly.
But Barry, are Villarreal as good as Bayern Munich? Man for man, quality-wise.
Obviously not, but you would be an idiot to come into.
No, but you could ask the same question about Bayern Munich. Like,
they play.
Oh yeah, Leverkusen.
They played Villa and Leverkusen.
Yeah, Bayern is better than Villarreal, man for man. Let's be honest. But the thing is, you can have the best players in the world, or you could be the quote-unquote most scariest team out there. But if you're not tactically set up in the right way to give you an advantage to win games, you're going to look stupid. It's happened to everybody. It's happened to even City. City goes into the UCL final against Chelsea. Let's be honest, they were tactically inept, and they lost. It happens to everybody. The thing was, Bayern played into this. Let's say this. Vincent Kompany played into Hansi Flick's hands. Simple.
No. But I think, this is what I said to Okage was the moment in the game when it became 1-1, or just even before it became 1-1, Bayern were very dominant. At that point, you're like, oh, we have them. And for me, I thought, okay, this is not going to be bad. But my surprise was how Barca were able to respond and not put them under pressure. That was the moment where Kompany were like, no, you have to take your ego away. And you have to readjust because these guys are now cooking. Specifically, once it now became 2-1, you have to readjust.
And unfortunately, unfortunately, Bayern did not readjust at all. Like, it was pretty obvious that. Look, my thing is, if you notice that something is not working, you should be able to change. You should be able to do something in order to wrestle back momentum in the game. This is your sports in general. You notice something is not working, think of something to change it. Because Bayern was very lucky that it wasn't 6, 7, 8. Because the way Yamin was helping create chances, the way the midfield was flowing, the way the attack was flowing, if it was possible, it could have been 6, 7, 8. So serious. But again, I think the biggest key in terms, I'm not discrediting Barca. Barca were flipping-tastic because the quality of the goals were fantastic. The way they played from minute 1 to 90 was fantastic. But what really bothers me was the way Bayern were very arrogant and very lackadaisical. Like, it was just not – that's not a Bayern type of game. It wasn't a Bayern team out there. It was just Bayern on the logo, but just not a Bayern style of play.
What's it called? Let me come to Barry.
Can I speak?
Barry.
Can I speak after Barry?
Yeah.
Can I speak after Barry?
Can I please speak?
Barry.
Oh, cool. Chill out, bro, I think obviously 4-1 an amazing result, but I think certain periods of the game, I think we were a bit fortunate because the highline was very worrying for me. Because I'd say if Bayern they just timed some runs a bit better and executed just a bit better, it could have been scary. Maybe they could have scored a second goal or third. God only knows. But overall, I like what I saw. I don't think anyone was really bad today. Maybe a bit from Peña. And I'm actually scared for him on Saturday because these long shots from Valverde. I had
Valverde will just start spamming those shots, bro. Just spamming those shots.
Yeah, it's gonna be but just in general, I think Raphinha. I think there was like a debate of whether he deserved man of the match, and I think he deserves it because not only he was decisive, but on the play, it was actually good. It was not like a CR37 where he just scored 3 goals and that was it. He was actually decent. Come on, AJ. Don't laugh now. He scored 3 goals and he was decisive in the game. So I think he deserves his man of the match. Goes to him. And the ski, I think the ski, he was good, but we're gonna need a bit better. Because I mean, Ricardo said it. It could have been 5, dude, and that's easy. In La Liga, you score these religiously. That's easy for you. And Saturday, we're gonna need those. So, I'm happy, but just this highline, I think you have to fix it, Flick. You don't have to do it against Real that much because Real, they're very good with direct passes. And if it goes to Vinny or Mbappe, that's where it could kill you. But overall, I'm happy and can't wait for Saturday. It's going to be amazing.
Okay, Cole, briefly. Talk to me, Cole.
Can I speak after Cole?
Yeah, Cole.
Can I speak at that, okay?
Yeah.
It's Coach Core, by the way. Let's just get that right.
Yes. So what I want to say is, this is what I'm gonna say, Teach, and I'm gonna be really honest. You have to understand player roles. You have to understand where players are very good at, positions that they do very well in. Kimmich is one of those players where you put him in a position that he's not good at, especially in a big game, and he's a disaster in itself.
So you're saying Kimmich should be a right back?
Bro, you have to know this, bro. Like, against last season, when Tuchel was coaching Bayern in the big games, where did Tuchel play Kimmich? He played him as a right back, and he was very well. He had I think Kimmich had 10. I think Kimmich was one of the best fullbacks in the Champions League last season, if you looked at it, because in every big game.
But Pavlovic was injured.
Okay, yes, I understand. Pavlovic was injured, and I get where you're going there. You get what I'm saying? But with that being said, you have Connie Limer, who I think personally is someone who could have. I think Bayern could have really had him today.
Connie Limer.
Yes.
What the?
Conrad Limer, he could have been used today. In big games like this, Conrad Limer performs. This is the type of game.
This guy says Conrad Limer.
Yes.
Oh, you're not at Bayern anymore. You can't call him Connie. You can't call him by his
And
name.
then
anyways,
Vinny destroy him
with
at the right back?
with that being said, too, HH, you have to see this in a sense too that you see that Flick in the first half is playing a high line. It's time for you to adapt and play a mid block. And also allow and soak up the pressure. Look at what Villa did. Villa soaked up the pressure. They let Bayern come to them and attack. You don't play high line for high line, or else you're gonna lose. And that's what happened in the first half. So when Flick realized that, oh, you know what, this playing high line for high line was not working, he changed it to a mid block. That is why they won the game. Because when you change it to a mid block to a low block, now you're starting to see that Barca is now starting to dominate in the counters and the attacks and so forth. Another thing too, HH, is I want to be honest.
Please be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. Musiala has to come to City, bro. Come to us, boy. Come to us
where?
because, bro.
Boy, did you say boy?
Don't Pep will show you the light. Don't Pep will show you the light. Don't Pep will show, because the reason why I'm saying this is he would massively improve under a coach like Pep. He doesn't have the right coaches under him. That is why he's not performing well. And another thing is, you look at the way Bayern play, the HH, this Upamecano guy, I told you about Upamecano. I told you about Tuchel. If Tuchel was coaching Bayern today, they probably beat Barca. But that's exactly what I'm saying.
But he's coaching England though now, course. So
the liabilities are too much in Bayern. They're too fragile. They're too weak, and you have to call a spade a spade. These players have to come. Kimmich and Musiala, stop wasting your time.
AK,
stop wasting your time, Bayern.
AK.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, just off topic. Why was this game on BT TNT Sports 5 rather than? And I was seeing Man City versus Sparta Prague on TNT Sports 1.
Because Man United against Alaska will be on TNT Sports 1, and Barca Bayern will be on TNT Sports 447. But basically,
I had to watch it on. I had to watch it on Telemundo, man. It was crazy.
Basically, all I'm saying is that VPN lives. VPN lives. That's what I'm saying. VPN lives.
I do. First of all, I want to speak on Barca, man. I mean, wow.
Okay. So for you, more of company Britons or give credit to Barca being amazing?
I'm again into that. I think it's both. I think it's both of it. Barcelona, man, just the counters, the way they were playing, the directness. It was like watching Barcelona that wasn't really Barcelona. Like these guys, they didn't really play with much possession, but they were direct. There was purpose in every pass they had, and that pass by Lamine Yamal, bro,
amazing,
the
absolutely
amount of the fact that he does that without any backlift, he just does that on the run. To get that much power on the ball on the run like that's insane. On top of that, Pedri, for me, probably his best performance he's had for Barcelona in the UCL for me. Incredible performance. Probably was the best midfielder on the pitch. I thought Raphinha again hat trick. One guy that I thought was really good was Balde. Defended Elise very well and was contributing in it.
Very good going forward as well.
Yeah, contributing in an attacking sense. So Barcelona, just on a whole, Flick's got this team cooking. The Clásico is going to be very, very interesting, to be honest. And so we're going to see what happens. Now, on Bayern. I've clocked this company guy. I've clocked this company guy.
Go for it.
Bayern will win the league. Bayern will win the league. They have too much quality. And they're going to steamroll the bad teams in the Bundesliga, and they're going to win the league. This guy will be tactically outclassed by any top UCL manager if he continues this way. The way Bayern play, like they commit their players so high up and leave their center backs so exposed. But the problem is the midfield doesn't press in a way that the center backs, there's actually help for the center backs. The midfield doesn't press correctly. The fullbacks don't press in a way.
Sorry, Kate. You've literally just described Manchester United under Ten Hag. That's like that.
Wait. You're saying United are going to steamroll the Premier League?
No.
He wishes. He wishes.
I'm saying tactically,
that's Man United. Yeah,
it's the same thing.
In a way, it is Man United. But I think the thing with Bayern is they are a bit better coached in terms of like the forward pressing and stuff like that. But like, I feel like they don't apply pressure correctly, which makes it easier for teams to break that press. And then when your center backs are so aggressive in that, like that's fried chicken for any good attacking team.
Because I think what company has to realize is when you're now dealing with the Champions League, those opportunities that falls to Heinz or Frankfurter or
FC Wiener.
Yeah. Like Braunschweig, they're going to miss those chances. Those top teams in the UCL are going to be clinical, like a Duran, like a Lewandowski, like a Raphinha.
Exactly. And the way I view this game, this game really opened my eyes up a lot. He'll win the league. He'll win against FC Wiener Schnitzel and stuff like that. But when it comes to the UCL, Man City will destroy the setup. Pep will destroy the setup. Real Madrid, with their nifty players in behind,
Real would destroy these guys. Totally. Yeah.
Inter, with the way they play, with the midfield and the center backs overlapping, they destroy these guys. Barcelona, you saw it today. Even a team like Arsenal, who are defensively solid and can break through the press, would do something. So, like, I look at this guy, like, this is the games that, like, really... I was high on Company at first because I was like, let's see what he does against the big teams. It's all great doing it against the worst teams in the Bundesliga, but let's see how your football works against the bigger teams. And it hasn't worked. I'm sorry. And another thing, if he doesn't fix this, I'm sorry, Bayern are not winning anything. If he doesn't fix this, Bayern are not winning anything except for the Bundesliga.
Oh, okay. No, I was about to say nothing because you just said they're going to win the league, like so.
Also, like, I know we talk about ego and like will he change it and stuff, but this guy was manager of Burnley doing a relegation battle, and he refused to change his way for player
He's
football.
not changing it. He's not changing it.
Why do you think he's gonna change it at Bayern Munich, where most of the games he plays, he will win?
Especially, and I think what's going to was is because of things were so ranted under Tuchel that guys are going to give them the benefit that, oh my gosh, at least we're actually playing much more exciting. At least we're a lot more braver. But it's like because for me, I like. For Kane's point of view, all Kane needs is a damn trophy, because if he goes back to trophy, let's Lord knows. But I think that there are tools here for a team that can actually do something in the UCL.
Yeah,
like there's enough quality here of like if you just get the balance right, they can do something.
To a certain extent, I think there's quality, but the team construction is still lacking a lot to be desired. Like Core, we know we go at Core a lot, but he's actually right. But Kimmich is not a midfielder. I'm sorry, he's a fullback. He's a quality fullback, but midfield for me it just doesn't work. The problem with Gnabry, Musiala / Muller, Olise with Kane up top is that I'll come to Sané. Yeah, Gnabry, Musiala, Muller, Olise, and Kane. The problem is you don't have any natural runners in behind. You don't have any natural players will try to, break the high line or break a defense. All you have is ball-to-feet players. Where is the movement coming from in that front line? That's what you saw today. There wasn't enough. The reason why the high line wasn't breached enough is because there wasn't enough movement, and you need that. On top of that, João Palhinha, I know it's just been very early into things, but there's a reason why Pavlovic has been playing in front of Palhinha this whole season. Like, Pavlovic opens up avenues with the ball that Palhinha just can't do.
No.
So I feel like the team construction is just off. And on top of that, they're saying they're getting Florian Wirtz. Why? You have enough ball-to-feet players in that attack. How much more number 10/right winger, number 10/wingers do you want? If I am Bayern Munich, I'm going for a winger who's fast, who runs in behind, who can take his man on 1v1, and who's a goal threat, rather than someone like a Florian Wirtz, because that would change his team composition.
Hold on, let me bring in Vic. Vic, talk to me.
All right, because I'm dying to speak, because I was in the last Hangout, HH, and you heard me say that, I wanted blood. We had to win. Look, man, I know it's a group stage game, but this was essential. And I gotta appreciate the players, because we could have actually went harder, but because there's El Clasico very close, we had to be conservative. I want to start off with Raphinha, because guys like Ricardo and some of the guys are out here saying that debated whether or not Pedri and these guys not. Raphinha for me was a better player out of the entire squad, because he's the one any normal goals. He had a lot of work to do in two of the goals, and I even said the third one. The guy was just phenomenal. He was calling everyone out in the press conference. He said he was gonna show up. He showed up. Like, one thing is chatting, one thing is walking, bro. And I gotta give Raphina credit to that. Casado, for me, this kid has, from the beginning of the season since we brought him in after Bernal got injured, this kid has been so consistent. Ball recovery, playmaking. You saw the pass he gave. We know what Pedri can do. Kubarsi, everyone else. Yamal. Getting revenge, because like Semedo can look back and be like, you know what, justice has been served. Because what happened to Semedo in it too?
But did you believe Barca could play this well?
Oh yes, I knew we were gonna.
Wait, stop it. Do you really? So you
go back, HH, go back and look at the Hangout. HH, I didn't say I wanted blood, bro. No.
But that's what you're talking. Did you really believe you would do this to Bayern?
Yes. We were not, bro. Look, bro, I'm telling you, bro. You was, bro. All right, bro. Let me say this, bro. Right? One of the main reasons, because, bro, our boy Raphinha has been cooking, bro, and he's well known. If anyone who has been watching Barca, bro, actually watching, know that this guy has showed up in the UCL. But again, I didn't expect the phone, but I did expect us to dominate, and we did dominate. And overall, I just gotta say, bro, shout out to Hansi Flick, because for me, he is the main guy behind all of this. Because Xavi, bro, he just showed how bad Xavi was on the manager. He used to
sorry, quick sign. Ardias, why are one of your fellow fans on loan to Barca? Ardias,
say that again.
Mark Mini, he's a United fan. He says he's on loan to Barca. Can you comment on this, please? RDS.
Loan to Barca. I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I can't. Come on, can't go on.
Isn't RDS also
No,
Los Blancos Studios?
Barca, like, after the UCL, you can't be on loan to Barca.
Loan in October.
wait,
Wait, hold on.
Barca
Vic, still to cook. Vic, still to cook.
If you get smashed in the hangout.
Also,
later,
why
get
is
ready, boys, get ready.
I don't want to hear insults.
why is Xavi being linked to United RDS?
They think they can win him a league title, bro.
Okay. So again, obviously, we'll talk about. So you believe that this team is going to beat Real 5-0? Why do you think they beat them 5-0?
I didn't say that though.
Yeah, you did. You just did.
I didn't. I just said for this specific game. I don't know what's gonna happen because Bayern Munich didn't take advantage of the space we gave them. I don't know what Vinny, Mbappe, and the other guys are gonna do. So for us, it's either outscoring our opponents or just losing, bro. That's a high risk, high reward Hansi Flick is doing. And today it worked against Bayern. Against Madrid, probably they're gonna smack us. But I won't say that because I don't believe that. I believe we actually might give them a lot of hell this Saturday. But overall, I want to give credit most to Yamal because this kid is something else, man.
Yes.
Because, bro, for his age and what he's doing, he has no fear. Bro, the only issue is that we just gotta take care of him more, man.
Bro, if he pulled off that Rabona pass, man,
yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Wait, hold on, let me bring in some. Shout out to Wesley Jackson, Kim K. Oh wow, and Opama Bricano gave us a preview of.
Wow.
shout out to Wesley.
Somebody took a shot of the
Like trailer got released.
Where they're outside of the taxi cab in Chinatown, and they said this is.
Hey yo, I got
Bro,
the picture.
that was an early trailer, man. It was an early trailer,
man.
Yeah.
And you never take a Chinese man CD.
By the way, HH, this might be thought. This might be thought as well.
It's true, but it's.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Chicken masala when he's not playing Bochum. Hashtags. He was on the bench. Come on, he came off the bench. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You have injury, man.
If you,
I want to speak about Bayern now.
Wait, hold on. It was Real Madrid spent GDP numbers to get owned by Elmo and friends, man. Wait, hold up. They have not played yet.
Yeah, what is going on about?
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Is that news from the future?
Let me prepare this.
Damn bloody fool.
Just made it count.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring in. So, Artist, talk to me about the game. Artist, talk to me.
Okay. First and foremost, you've got to get Sebastian, man. You know, you've got to. I can. But I can speak about it and say
this is still a PG show. This is still a PG show.
You're not gonna,
bro, it's midnight, bro. Come on,
bro. That's crazy.
Not that. It's your sea god.
Because I was talking with the already talking. No. I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
There's things to be said about that she did kind of warn everyone about this type of stuff, and no one listened to her, laughed and mocked, and it's kind of like told you so type of thing. So it is what it is. But as for the because what we're talking it's just general just about the game. HA, is that what we're talking about?
Yes, the game.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. So in summary, because everyone's touched piece already about Bayern Munich. Is Company going to change his play style? No, he's not. But if you're a Bayern fan, I don't know. Like it's the age-old thing of would you prefer to watch the style of football that Bayern Munich are playing, even though they're losing the games, is still better to watch than it was under last season under Tuchel, or do you want to be more compact and be more successful? Now, at the end of the day, Tuchel last season in the league anyway was losing to or dropping points to bum teams, which at least so far anyway, Company seems to be winning. So there is that element. I do think I'm trying to,
but then speak on what he almost did in the. Remember, he was like what 10, 6, 7 minutes away from getting them to a UCL final.
Exactly, but we all know that Tuchel was a cup manager.
Yeah,
so a different sort of story. So because again, different managers have different strengths and weaknesses. And at the end of the day, this is. Because people are judging Company as if he's some sort of established long-in manager, and I appreciate that we're doing that because of what Xabi Alonso did with Leverkusen. So I think people just assume, well, if Xabi Alonso could go undefeated in the Bundesliga, therefore every young up-and-coming manager should be able to do the same thing or similar things or just hit the ground running. That doesn't work. It just doesn't happen in one football. You only have a few gems that can do that, can perform. So the Bayern Munich board presumably must have known that with Company, it was always going to be a project. It was not going to be like this guy's going to win us the Champions League in his first season. He's there to get us back on track. And backing on track, I don't think means winning the Champions League. It might not even mean even getting to a semi-final, but it does mean winning the title. It does mean getting a good cup run. It does mean giving positivity. I would assume. I don't know. I'm not the Bayern board. And then see what happens. So it'll be very strange for Bayern Munich today.
Okay, but given, yes, he's a new manager coming in through Flick is more experienced, but given the states of Barca's team and Bayern's team, Bayern's experience and Barca's experience, isn't 4-1 a bit of a?
No, but obviously, again, it's what we should be comparing is Company and Xavi, because they're essentially in the same boat. Hansi Flick is obviously a very experienced manager, has a set play style, is obviously playing very good football. There was no doubt that Barcelona had quality players. They'd always had, looking at the team, they always had. The issue was that Xavi got his coaching badges in the desert. That was always the issue, So not that Barcelona had terrible players or quality, etc. So Company, because he's younger than him, he is going to be out-coached by more experienced older managers. That is just a thing. I think the question from the fans' point of view is, at the very least, do you actually enjoy the football that you watch? And can you see some progress and development from last season? With both teams, you can. Like I said, in this new format, I'm not going to waffle on. I don't think it really even matters anyway where people finish and stuff like that. So there's no stakes really in this game. Yes, okay, they beat them 4-1, but what does it matter? Like 8th, 9th, 10th?
Oh, can I respond to that? Yes, please.
Wait, Barry, what's my response?
I think the goal for either team was to avoid the playoffs. Like if you win today, at least you create a path where you could avoid playoffs.
But I get that.
But but there's still a long way to go.
Sorry, but also, it doesn't matter if you're going to play because the playoffs, as I've said before, are seeded, and they're seeded based on people's UEFA coefficient. So even if Bayern get the playoffs, they'll be, say, one of the top seeds from 9th to 22nd. So that means they'll
they'll have their home, the second leg at home.
They get drawn against a bum team that's like 20.
Slovan Bratislava.
So it doesn't really matter. Like, okay, you play 2 extra games, and that extra game is going to be against some team from the Czech Republic. Okay, great.
Sparta Prague
or something. That's it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make a difference. So, but anyway, in summary, like at the very least, overall, my was like it was good to see like a really.
Just let me cook.
Samasi, please. Artists talk.
Sorry.
Actually, know that there's a really bad joke you can actually make with that line, but I'm not going to go there.
Samasi, focus on Mourinho tomorrow. Focus on Mourinho tomorrow.
No.
I mean, am I wrong though? Am I wrong there? Like family structure, like family roles.
Wow. I know you didn't do the triangle. I know you didn't do the triangle.
Okay, I expect a hard days at work. Expect at the end of the day.
Wait, what are those hand movements? What are those hand movements?
Whoa! Why is it that? That's crazy. Why is it that? That's relax. Artists, go for it. Artists.
I think the streets have a couple of cards for you.
Artists.
That's a yellow minimum. That's a yellow minimum.
I'm
trying.
Keep yourself yellow. That was a yellow.
But yeah, in summary, because I want Smash to speak. Brilliant game, brilliant football. Obviously, I think both teams, whatever you say, I think are going in the right direction. Barca obviously more so. And the talent that the Barca players have in Yamal, in Redford, is great. The only thing is obviously burnout with those guys. So we'll see what happens. Samasi,
no. Why skip for a why skip?
Oh, right. Okay.
Can I speak at the worst?
I nominate Samasi as tribute.
Yeah, Samasi can go ahead.
Zombies.
Yeah. So
go for it. Thank you.
We had a really good game, and
I will be unbearable, by the way.
And then I'll just cut your mic.
No, don't cut my mic. Samasi cook.
Oh, let zombies speak, man.
Zombies, go for it. Zombies.
But anyway, look, we had a real good game today, and what's crazy is that yesterday's last stream, I said 4-3. I didn't expect it to be 4-1. So that was, kind of shocking. But look, when we got that first goal, I started to get real worried because we started all of a sudden playing a high line, which I can't lie, which cost us to concede a goal. It started to get that right there was, strange and worrying because I thought once we conceded that goal, I thought we now was gonna give up, but luckily we didn't. And then after the second goal,
So do you credit the players or Flick?
Both.
Gun to your head, Flick or the players? Gun to your head.
Look, I mean, you said it yourself. If the coach pretty much helps the players create chances and the players don't create chances, then it's not on the coaches, the players themselves.
Yeah.
So look, in all honesty, I gotta say it was the players, but honestly it's both, to be real with you. Because I'm not gonna be, naive and say that, that's the players, even though look, they did excellent, but you gotta give it to Flick. Because without Flick, the players wouldn't do that good. Because let's keep it real with you. And look, respect to Xavi. If we were playing on a Xavi, we would have got our ass whooped. Like, I'm not lying to you, but you can now see you really can't compare to Flick coaching the players playing Bayern to Xavi and Xavi's Barca playing Bayern now. So it's refreshing to get this result. It's somewhat of a mini revenge. I gotta get a shot.
And so, how confident are you for Saturday?
I'm a little nervous, but
nervous.
I'm a little bit, man. I ain't gonna say that I'm all look. I'm hyped up, but at the same time, I don't want to count my chickens and they're not hatched. You know what I'm saying? But other
you don't
than
want to
that,
count your chickens and okay.
Yeah, you go to center.
Do
right?
chickens hatch?
Yeah, the eggs hatch.
No. The eggs hatch. Chickens don't hatch. Their eggs hatch. She said he doesn't want to count the chickens before they hatch.
No, the
eggs
hatches and it becomes a chicken, and the chicken lays its eggs, and then they hatch. You bomb.
Forget that I.
You bomb. Nah, bro. You're a serial bricklayer. You're a serial
idiot.
But no. Look, other than that, I'll put it like this: I don't want to count my blessings, with that game. So I just want to, let it come to ease. Look, enjoy this win, and then too, I want to speak on a little bit about Bayern because I'm not gonna lie, Bayern was disappointing today because despite the goal by Kane, and by the way, even though Bayern lost a very good game by Kane, despite him being
very
on the
good game. Kane was really good. And honestly, why is Leroy Sané still a footballer in 2024?
I don't know. That got nothing to do with me.
They want to extend him, Richard.
Thank you so much.
But look, very good game by Kane. Look, and despite him, being on the loose side, he did score a goal. Because look,
wait, hold on, something. Gadlock, that's surely a brick, Hitches. That's gonna be a brick.
Wait, poached eggs?
What the fuck? Wait.
Look, zombies, just continue. Zombies continue.
I wanted to see, the strikers are the strikers between, Lewandowski and Kane. I wanted to see that, but due to Lewandowski, being inconsistent today, we didn't get that. But look, all in all, they both scored. But...
Wait, can I speak on this?
Oh, just okay. Let me come to 87. I'll come to Simasi afterwards. 87, go for it.
What's that mic issue?
Yeah. Whose
mic is static?
Yeah. Someone's mic is going crazy.
Yeah, your throat, bro.
Yeah, Barca, we won 4-1. It was an amazing win. Raphinha scored a hat trick. He silenced the critics. He was actually talking in the press conference yesterday, saying that the players we shouldn't talk about the past. We should just move on and talk about the present. And he showed up, scored a hat trick. I thought our midfield was amazing. Casado was amazing. For me, Lopez was great. And I think our midfield really balled out. And for me,
Pedro was superb. Pedro was superb. Yeah,
Pedro was really good. I also thought defensively we were great. Kubarsi, I thought he was amazing in the back. And yeah, Barca were just pretty generally great. And as for Bayern, they just got ran over in the midfield. Barca totally dominated the midfield. Bayern midfield was awful. Like Kimmich was not great. He had a poor game, which is really rare. I usually don't see Kimmich. I mean, actually, I remember the last time Kimmich got dominated. It was that
Let me talk about
Real Madrid.
Kimmich.
Yeah, and then Neuer, man. I hate to say this, man, but should this be last season for Neuer?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
yes.
want.
The answer is
You know that Kevin Garnett.
Skin tax.
You know that Kevin Garnett Nets video. You know that Kevin Garnett Nets.
Oh yeah,
video?
yeah.
Yeah, and
Neuer
Neuer didn't make a single save. He didn't make a single save today, which is actually crazy. I never seen this before. And the back line was obviously bad. Kim and Jay, Upamecano bad. Guerrero was also not great. Davis, the whole back line was pretty poor, honestly. I don't think anyone in the back line was good. Obviously, I know Upamecano, Kim will be more at fault, more criticism, but I thought Davis and Guerrero was just as bad. Muller was also not good. And honestly, I think the only Bayern players that really showed up were Kane. And is it really? I think it's probably just Kane.
Olise was all right. Olise
was okay. But yeah, at least it was decent. But yeah, I mean, Bayern just was really, really poor, man. And it's a shame to see. And because the foul was at their crib, so like this is a golden.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're making that final, bro. Like this ain't going to be 2012 all over again.
No
man.
way. No.
Okay, look, Sebastian, talk to me. And if you swear, I'll cut your mic. So
people mocked me. People laughed at me when
They
I said
still mock you because you went to Man United.
They still laugh at you because you went to Man United.
You went to Man United.
My loan decision was right. Which club I choose was wrong. Okay, there are two different choices.
So you still had a wrong decision.
Yeah, I had one wrong. That's two wrong.
Yeah, that's a brick. Sebastian, continue.
Can I talk?
Yes. Oh, this brick is frozen, man. There's a brick. So Massey go. So Massey just go.
I'm
just gonna go.
This guy's frozen.
When I watched, they said the best fullback in Masvari. They said the best center back in the league. They kept Upamecano. They kept Kim and Jay, who has been awful since he started for Bayern. So I said the defense is trash. I said the fullbacks were trash. I said Kimmich is not a midfielder. Kimmich got carried by 20-year-old Pavlovic this whole season, let's face it. Palhinha and Pavlovic are Bayern's best midfield, but they can't play because Kimmich has the biggest ego I've seen from a Bayern player. Okay, then we have Then Bayern has a fat ass winger. In
you said we.
I didn't say we.
No, we didn't hear that. Current. It was French.
Let's Massey cook.
We threw her to the streets. We
have Sane. Bayern. Bayern has Sane who's dressed and washed. The only good players are Pavlovic, Musiala, Olise.
Wait, guys, can you still hear me?
You can. Nah, we can't, bro.
Shut up, guys. Continue. Samasi, continue, please. Samasi, continue. Thank you.
Let's talk about company. let's talk about company. Company is a manager who got relegated. Bayern, this arrogant, our board, Bayern board, and the directors.
Whoa, you're just being so confused now. You keep saying our.
Let me cook. Okay, I'm pissed.
Yo, relax.
I was mocked. Okay, I was mocked for my choices. I was right about Bayern. Let's face it. It's rotting in Bayern. Bayern are not a elite club anymore. And Hokage and any other delusional Bayern fan has to face it. Bayern are not that club anymore.
Master, you're mentally weak. You left the club. You went to United. Get out of here. Master,
so Master, you have to deal with Fenerbahce tomorrow.
You got to deal with Master. Worry about Fenerbahce, please.
Make sure Mourinho doesn't drop a...
Let her land.
Make sure Mourinho doesn't drop a masterclass.
Bro, let her finish the meal, man.
Bayern let Raphinha, a fake Brazilian, score a hat-trick on them. Okay? That's Bayern shame, not mine. Okay? All this delusional Bayern fans, I had enough of them. Bayern are trash. Face it, they are trash. The squad is trash. There are a few good players. The manager is trash. The board is trash. The directors are trash. Everyone needs to go. Everyone. Most of the squad has to go. Most of the works. Abel is just a trash director for itself. He bought Elise, who we have enough wingers at least. Didn't buy center back, set the center back. Didn't buy fullback, set the fullback. So what were you expecting? I was expecting a trophy this season and mark this. Bayern are going trophies back to back. Kane, until he's gone, is not winning a trophy with Bayern. As he's gonna get his whole career trophy list. That's what mark this.
Damn.
Mark this.
Cappuccino.
I'm here.
Whoa,
okay, hold on.
Does the season end today? Does the season end today? I'm just confused. Are we in May? Can the team not improve? Are we in May? Is it October 2024?
Okay. Like, Sebastian, thank you. YSK. Okay, how do I meet this chick, man? Let's go for it. YSK.
Hashtag me too.
YSK, go for it.
Who said that? Look, HH. First of all, you're a technological brick, man. This is
bro. I told you my camera has just messed up. I'm rather fix like, bro. You know what? This is StreamYard tax. This is StreamYard tax. Go for it. Go for it.
He's one of us now.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, HH, look at my
Yo, if someone tunes into this show now, Brand, they're thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Anyways,
wait, no, don't say like this. Like I'm Twitter Spaces on YouTube, basically. Go for it.
That's wild, by the way.
Oh my god.
Samasi, you might. What the heck? Why ask you continue? The hell?
Hey man, look. I feel a pain, man. Look, RDS will understand supporting.
Yeah, why is keep in mind Samasi said we 6 times during that whole.
Yeah, I know. Look, it is what it is. It happens. It happened in my first season out on loan to Madrid. It is what it is.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. I keep hearing like someone's like deep throating their mic, man. Like, allow it.
I think it's from HH. I think it's your mic.
I think it's you, bro. Yeah, HH. I think it's you.
Wait, is it still me?
Mute your mic for a second.
Someone is doing some wild shit with their mic, man. Just go relax.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah,
it must be HH's mic.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
Okay, all right. Okay. Just talk. Waske, just talk.
I said Barca will win, but I didn't expect it to be like this. You allowed a guy we said it actually. We said this guy is not a real Brazilian. We said he's not a real Brazilian. And he dropped a 3-piece. He dropped a 3-piece in the UCL against Bayern. You know what I didn't like at I heard something on here before I came along. Guys are discrediting a man's 3-piece, bro, in the UCL. Like, how are you discrediting a guy's 3-piece in the UCL, bro? Like, how does that work? Did Messi and Cristiano stat padded so much that people are now they're trying to find ways to disregard goals? Like, it's crazy. I understand if it was your boy Kojak dropping a 3-piece against a 9-man Tottenham. I get disregarding that.
Which rep, by the way.
When you drop a 3-piece in the UCL, put some respect, boy. You get man of the match.
Did he show more touch than Pedri in that?
I don't. Bro, you drop a 3-piece in the UCL, you get man of the match. End of conversation. For the record, you're not scoring a single goal that Raphinha scored today. you're not.
Bro, I think I don't. Bro, I've scored an overhead kick from like 40 yards.
Bro, you wouldn't run fast enough to get to the
place. You're not scoring a single goal that Raphinha
scored. When I had both of my knees before they got grenaded, I was a baller. So
you're not. Nah. It's too much. Anyways, look.
OnlyFans tax. Yeah.
What?
YSK, I want us to continue. Continue.
YSK, you know them.
YSK, continue. YSK, continue. YSK, continue. YSK, continue. YSK,
After
continue.
your time, bro. You hit the brothels, no OnlyFans. But anyways, this Raphinha, bro. You gotta give Raphinha credit.
No, 100%. Yep.
I am the biggest hater of these fake Brazilians. I am, but I can't look at that and go, look, oh, you're not man of the... Bro, you gotta give him man of the match. Yamal is, bro. This guy is crazy, bro. This
17.
guy is
17.
crazy. And the thing is, with him, he didn't have the greatest of games. But bro, the fact that this guy tries stuff on the football pitch is a blessing to see.
No one else does. Like very few people are trying stuff like him.
Did he put in a shift today?
No, what are you talking about? The heck?
Nah, bro. He clocked out. He came in at 9 and left at 10, bro. But he still put in a dud performance.
Yeah.
He came in to cover someone. He literally came in to cover someone's lunch and left. That's what he done.
Now whoever started to put in the shift analogy, bro, they're a goat.
Actually, no, they do not. Well, someone didn't really.
I think it was Josh Roden.
No.
I think it was Josh Roden.
It was the Arsenal fan, something Gunner. He said that Havertz put in a shift.
Yeah.
Then me and YSK just went crazy with
it. Look, Yamal is crazy. Pedro had a really good game. I thought Fermin had a really good game as well. Bro, the centre backs, the kid is like 17.
That's crazy.
Kabasi, I think he's the one that made the diagonal pass to Raphinha for the second goal.
Would you take Kabasi over Harry Maguire? Answer wisely. It's a trick question. Would you take Kabasi over Maguire? Think about it.
I'd take you with one knee over Maguire.
That's crazy, bro.
For Bayern. Look, company. First of all, why are you wearing a cap, bro? Take that shit off. You don't look cool. Like, just take it off.
Wait, hold up. Many managers wear caps. Do they, man?
Name me one manager who wears a cap right now.
Nobody.
Have you seen his head, YSK? Have you seen his head?
You know what? It depends though. If he has what I have under this cap, it is what it is.
Bro, he Jesus Christ! Oh my God. He rocks up. This guy rocks up in a baseball cap and a tracksuit and gets levitated like that. I'm sorry.
Okay. So do you put
the
levitation down to his tactics or down to Barnes' players just ass cheeks?
It's his tactics play a huge role. I mean, at one point, football was only being played in the center circle, which is I don't know how that works. You can't have your entire team play football in the center circle, bro. That can't be right. I don't care what your tactics, what your vision, your philosophy is. You can't just play football in the center circle and expect not to get punished from the team that you're playing against. Especially a team like Barca with players like Raphinha and Yamal. But the thing with the company's problem is rush hour is real. Rush hour exists. Those two at the back, Upa Bricano and Kim Kardashian, those two have been involved in some fatal errors in the UCL, especially in the UCL.
So you're saying Delict is clear? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Look, I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is rush hour. All I'm saying is...
No, bro.
All I'm saying...
Rep the guy you took from Bayern. Say Delict is clear.
I didn't take Delict. I didn't take Delict.
He's a Madrid fan.
All I'm saying is rush hour is... Exactly, bro. All I'm saying that rush hour is real. And those two bozos, I wouldn't trust them under any manager. But it doesn't help that you're playing your entire backline basically at the halfway line the whole game, and you expect the team. Guerrero is ass, by the way. I don't know who raised this guy Guerrero. He is ass. Davies has not been.
I hope Gotnado win a European trophy. I hope Gotnado win a Euros.
Yeah, their tax. Davis had a horrendous game as well, to be honest. After he got levitated by Yamal in that first half, he was never the same. He was never the same.
You don't think he was good offensively?
Yeah,
I thought he was probably there.
He was decent at best. He wasn't great. He was decent.
To be honest, I'll tell you what. On that left hand side, he was the only offensive threat because Gnabry. I don't see him as a real footballer. I don't know why he's employed.
He's a model, bro. He's a fashion model.
Bro, I don't know why he's employed by Bayern Munich still. Same goes for Leroy Sané.
I'll tell you why.
No,
their new kits, bro. They need
no, that's it. When Sané over dribbled that ball in the second half, I was like, this guy needs to join the World Everton team.
That was the last bits of his footballing ability. Which just
I said no. Once I saw that, I said, Ukraine needs more troops, bro. Like, I was like, it's that was nasty.
Look, bro, get. I'm sure Bayern has contacts. Get in touch with the Ukraine, bro. They need more frontline guys like this. Road runners, get them in. Get them in, bro. Run the trenches, bro. Like, get them in.
Nah, bro. He doesn't even put in a shift. He doesn't even put in a shift.
They're not footballers, bro. They're not footballers. Their footballing careers are finito.
Wait, hold on. No, wait. Putting in a shift in a wide foot is crazy. Let's not.
Bro,
he's not gonna do it.
You got always put a shift in, even in the trenches. Look. Neuer's got to hang up the gloves this season, bro.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I respect.
Okay, is this skiing tax or age tax?
No. It is, bro.
Because the guy literally broke his leg skiing.
I know, but that doesn't mean his arms don't work anymore, does it? So. I think
the leg bone is connected to the arm bone. The arm bone connected. Wait, aren't all the bones connected?
Yeah, okay, bro.
This guy.
This guy.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, haven't you heard the song? That song you learned in school. The arm bone is connected to the front bone. The front bone is connected to the back bone.
What the heck is the front?
Bro,
I don't know how the song goes. Hold up, guys. Every time we're in school, remember the bone song. And then
bro,
What's a bone song?
You failed biology, bro. I can tell you failed biology. This guy failed biology.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
But look, he needs to hang up. Because I saw way too many errors from him today. Like it was one. He couldn't make a single pass.
Zombies ABI, man.
He couldn't make one. I don't think he made a single pass.
No. I think it was like 4 shots on targets, 4 Gs.
Yeah, and bro, every time he'd pass out from the back, it almost led to a mistake. I swear, every time he done it led to a mistake. So for him, I think his contract actually expires. It runs out at the end of the season anyway. So I'll be shocked if Bayern renews. And for me personally, same goes for Muller. Muller was. I know he was on the pitch, but I didn't know if he was playing. Like he was there. I can see him.
Yeah, he's past it. Like he was trying to, because remember, Muller has an amazing record against Barca, and he even used to mock them.
Bro, he loves playing against Barca. He loves playing against Barca again.
But in the 20-24, bro.
No, bro, not against these guys, bro. This Barca team is not that Barca team you slap 8-2, bro. These guys have mobility. They can move around. There's a fresh style of play to them. You can't have Muller at his age. You can't expect him to do miracles. Shout out to Larry. Larry did his thing. I'm not gonna lie, Larry did his thing. It's ironic because your team got slapped, but
what's that? Let's hope and pray it's not back-to-back trophyless seasons. Let's hope and pray.
That is the greatest doy of club football ever.
I think they win.
No, but you know what makes it even more doy?
Look, I'm not sure, man. Like people.
Can I say this?
Because I believe Kane may try to stab himself if they go trophyless back to back.
We're winning the league. We're winning the league.
Hokage, chill. Hokage, Leipzig lives. Leverkusen Juju lives.
When you sign, because it's Bayern.
Can you imagine?
Wait, hold on. Westgate.
Because it's Bayern, he might self-harm because when you sign that contract to sign for Bayern Munich, on the contract it says you're guaranteed a trophy. Like you're guaranteed a minimum a league title. Like the fact that this guy breached that contract by going trophyless, going back-to-back trophyless, I can't even imagine that happening. So that's out of the question.
You know what would make it even crazier, bro? You know what would make it even crazier?
You know what would be so bad? If they go trophyless another season and Dortmund ends up taking the league trophy.
Dortmund is not getting.
I'm just saying.
Actually, no. That's a brick.
Right now.
Damn bloody fool.
Give me a Leipzig. Give me a Leverkusen. Give me a Stuttgart. Heck, give me a Braunschweig. Give me a Nuremberg. That doesn't even exist.
Give me a winner schnitzel.
Bro, if Dortmund win the league, deserve the league, bro.
Bro, give me Heidi Klum FC. Don't give me Dortmund, bro. Don't
give me Heidenheim.
No. HH, for real though. If Leipzig or Leverkusen actually wins this year's league title and Bayern goes trophyless again, then we need to have an uncomfortable conversation about whether it's Kane or Bayern.
Look, all I'm saying though is just don't tempt.
Wait,
just don't
zombies.
tempt.
What's that AV, bro? What's that? What's that AV?
Look, let's not.
Mike's not even Asian. What the hell?
So let's see. Shout to Prejudice Gamer. Choupo-Moting is a free agent right now. He has 7 more trophies than Lorraine and a squad. And
he's not lying. He's not lying.
No. Bro, we're giving him charity. He's clubless. He's living in Munich. We're letting him train with us for charity until he finds a team.
Wait, hold on. Why? How? Why?
What?
Choupo-Moting doesn't have a contract with Bayern anymore. He's just training with us as charity. We're literally giving him charity training sessions.
Wait, hold on. Come here. Just saying, but Sean Dyche actually saved Burnley from relegation.
He's not lying.
No, Dyche is a good manager, but he's a relegation manager, bro. That's what it is. Hold on. Barca and Bayern best players being the academy.
No, but Barca's
Bayern not really.
Not Bayern.
Oh, okay. Now this is scary. Eric, the heaven receptionist. HH, if you need our service again, turn.
Bro, you know what's funny? That's not even Eric, bro. This guy's a random black guy in front of a black guy.
That's actually cool because that's it's Eric though. That's not Eric,
bro. That's
supposed to be Eric, dude.
Okay. Elijah, is the mic working there, Elijah?
Yeah, man.
Wait, one question quickly.
Okay. What's the question, Barak? Real quick. Go for it.
So from what Okage said, right? So is Choupo-Moting an unpaid worker or something?
No, he's on unemployment. He's not even put in a shift. He's unemployed.
Look,
he's
we're not rapping Choupo-Moting. So Elijah, Liverpool, perfect record so far. Are you going top?
Can you pull up my API?
I swear to God, if you put an slot's face on Goldberg, I swear to God, if you put an slot's face on Goldberg.
Oh my God.
No. Put an intro music. Let me put an intro music, bro. Like, wow. Bro.
Nah, she's gonna have an Arnie Slow agenda for
y'all gotta understand. In July.
Wise kid. Don't. Oh my gosh. Do you know that's just giving me WCW flashbacks, bro?
Like, remember he was like 105 and 0, like you just could not lose.
No. Wait.
Do you know what someone should do? Like, actually do a video putting him like that. I know.
Bro, Goldberg's OG intro was crazy, man.
No, bro. That and Sting, that was WCW. Like, basically, NWO, Goldberg's intro, and Sting from the troops.
This guy had like a 200 match win streak, bro. You know, he doesn't
Okay, so talk to me. So, are you basically you're winning the UCL? Talk to me, Elijah. You're winning the UCL.
No. Let's not do that. We're in October. Like what Hokage was saying, the season's not over. We're barely in October.
Exactly.
In July, I remember in July when he got hired, a certain Nigerian with glasses in the middle called him Amber Rose, called him the slot machine. Called him, the slut. He called him everything.
Wait, hold on, Elijah. Hold on, Elijah. Amber Rose has a runway that was really called the Slot Walk. What is Anne's last name? Slot. Simple math.
I guess you actually.
But continue.
Yeah, bro, you're a genius.
No, he was called every name in the book. You know, he tried to little bro us with Chelsea. We beat Chelsea. You know. I'm happy.
Okay. What is the secret to Liverpool's run so far? Of what have they been so good?
It's his tactics, in my opinion, in which that you don't need to play rock and roll football all the time. It doesn't have to be basketball on grass.
So basically, Klopp's a fraud. You're basically saying Klopp's a fraud.
I didn't say that. it's about using, and also you got to think about it. He has players that can adjust, and that's one thing these guys are really good at is adjusting. Today, I wouldn't say it wasn't like the most perfect game, but we needed to know how to win ugly. And today showed that we could win.
Bro, Chelsea was not the perfect game. Because what is crazy is you're winning. And this guy is getting W's. So
just,
it's like
literally Al Davis just win, baby. Like that's what it is. Like I'm very pleased with the result. I'm surprised that Tsimikas got man of the match, which was crazy. But I'd also like to praise a certain player. Darby, he's back. He's back. He's back in the goals.
Oh wow!
Wow, you could have gave me a heart attack, bro. What the hell?
Sorry. Heart attack at
Now you good.
24th. Darby is back, and I'm happy to see him playing. We need to take care of these darn injuries. That's my biggest concern is the injuries. Again, this era of obviously the UCL being what it is, plus the uselessness of the international break. You guys do know that there's another international break in 2
I know,
weeks.
November, yeah.
So a lot of our players are going to come back injured again. So it's basically rinse, wash, and repeat, and that's the thing that's really frustrating. I look forward to playing Arsenal. I've been getting DMs from Arsenal fans saying I need to. They said Arteta is going to pray for Liverpool. I guess.
Oh, wait. So they're doing pray for Liverpool, really?
Yeah,
Arsenal
pray
fans.
for Liverpool. Yeah, like bro, like my saying is. No. My thing is,
Wait, Chelsea fans are also doing pray for Liverpool fans.
Yeah,
No. We've won the UCL twice.
That was the guy you see on the screen, bro.
My thing is, Arsenal fans were telling me, I put on Twitter saying, arrogance without achievements is poisonous. Basically, being arrogant but not having the achievement to show for your arrogance is poison. Basically, you're going to consistently keep, we're this, we're that, but you have nothing to show for it. I think we're doing fine. I'm not going to go over my head. We just got to keep building on wins. That's Smart's ideology. He said he just wants to build on wins. And then when we get to January and we buy the players we need to buy, then we'll see what happens.
So you have no aspirations of winning the UCL, even though you've got the gold standard with you. That BB is cooking. Slot has everyone going well. You don't want to put your chest and say, well, we can win the UCL. Why don't you want to come to this that we are you? So are you UCL favorites? Yes or no?
We're in October.
Okay, what are you? No. I don't care whether we're in October. What are you UCL favorites? Are you dark horses? Are you outsiders? Or are you just here to make up the numbers? Choose one.
I'm not going to fall for your genjutsu. I'm not falling for your genjutsu. All I'm saying is we're here to just stack up wins and then talk to me in March, April, May.
So basically you're here to make up the numbers. Okay,
that's fine. I didn't say that. But
SK.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, aren't you supposed to win a trophy this year? Because you're...
No. We've already won the UCL twice. Already won it twice.
Bro, them 2 UCLs.
Yeah, you won a CCL. You won a CCL.
Wait. Hold on. SK.
Hold on.
SK. Hold on. SK. Why did Atleti get pimp smacked by Lilian?
Listen, okay, we gotta respect Lille, bro. At this point,
hold up. So are we respecting Lille or are we disrespecting Atleti? Let me know. Where are we?
Lille are now the official owners of Madrid, so we have to respect. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they own Madrid.
Oh wow, they did a 2-piece.
Like we have to respect them. What are you talking about, AJ?
2-piece extra crispy with no
League on lives.
Yeah.
So it's a case that we have to put some respect on Ligon's name.
Yeah,
for sure. Look who's third or fifth or whatever. It's a
oh yeah, AJ, check the league table.
Yeah. So basically, PSG are basically ass cheeks, basically.
No. Be fair to PSG, they have the worst schedule, bro. So,
oh please.
What do you mean?
Nah, but that PSV game was disgraceful. If you watched it,
that's true.
Yeah, the PSV goalkeeper made an error.
So no, so Atleti, what are we saying that? Just give Lille the credits, or Atleti, what the hell are you doing? Didn't they spend like 300 million on Alvarez?
I mean, HH, I remember you were saying that Chelsea should spend 90 million.
Cleavage are fifth?
And look at Atleti. Scroll down.
Oh, sugar. Damn.
And look at Leipzig, HH. Even though I know we don't care about them, but
wow.
3
What?
L's.
They've lost 3 L? They have 3 L's?
no. But to be fair, HH, they played Atleti, Juve, and
So?
That's tough.
They had 3 hard games. Right?
Oh,
Even Bologna has a
23rd.
Even
we don't
Bologna
care
has
about
a
bologna sandwich.
But
though.
the thing with Bologna is,
Yeah, Bologna is not.
Wait, so bro, I tell you, so Brest are gonna come top. If Brest come top, that'll be insane. Because we call it these guys. I don't think have they ever been in a major European competition before?
No, this is the first time.
no.
Wow.
First time.
Wait, hold on. SK.
That's the Premier League, man. Top 3.
But no, I was gonna say no. I mean, HH, Atletico have been mad inconsistent this entire season. Like, remember they had to literally. They've been doing good since September. Like HH, like I get that we talk about good or whatever, right? If you're doing good from like August, then that means there's something wrong with your team, bro. And even in La Liga, I think they've drew like half of their games. So
Yeah, that's true.
and you know what's even funnier, HH? They've conceded more goals in the Champions League than they have in La Liga this season.
Actually, are we saying EPL lives? Top 3 teams are all EPL teams.
No, relax.
No, because when it comes to the knockout stage, they're all going to get eliminated in the quarterfinals.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, look, it's okay, but you know what's weird? Like, can we still make any idea of who's going to come top 8 here, or it's too early?
It's too early.
It's too early.
I think we gotta get to like at least
it's kinda
to
early.
like match day 5.
But I'm going to say this right now: Milan are not getting in the top 24. That's my hot take. Milan won't make the top 24.
You think so? I mean,
Nah.
basically,
It's a hot take, but and also okay. Remember, we said this at the very start. Who do you believe anybody finishes with 0 points?
Slovan Bratislava.
Bratislava will finish with no points. It's just also another thing. Bayern beat Zagreb 9-2, correct?
Yeah, and
That's
why
crazy.
the hell is
Yeah.
Zagreb? Why the hell is Zagreb ahead of Bayern on the table?
Yeah, I meant
It's
to
because
say
That's Doi. That's Doi.
Yeah,
That is
Because they
good.
beat Salzburg today. Salzburg is so bad.
God damn, minus 10 GD. Sorry, minus 10 GD for Slovan Bratislava. Hold up, they've scored 1 goal and conceded 11.
That was the one
Jesus.
goal against Celtic, but they lost 5-1.
HH, you still don't want the Super League?
Exactly. At this point, no man.
Wait, no, okay, see, this is what I've always said. And I've said, guys, I don't care what I say. I've always been an elitist. Sue me or anything. I've always been an elitist. I want What did we just see today? We saw an amazing game. Bayern against Barca. Bloom. Bro, all clubs, we love all the clubs. We love everything. I'm sorry. I want to watch the very best. I want to be entertained. Okay, I want entertainment. With all due disrespect, Slovan Bratislava and YB. Come on, bro. What are we doing here?
Do we have to make football great again?
To do that, we should start directly from the round of 16. Just 16 teams.
Or HH.
No,
HH.
HH.
Wait, hold on. 87.
This is a little bit off topic, but did you hear they're going to try to do a La Liga game in the United States?
Yeah, it's called
In
money.
Miami.
It's called money.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be honest, I don't think
no. See, from a traditional point of view, that's messed up. From a financial point of view, because of how La Liga essentially it's reality.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's no. Financially, it's 100% makes sense. Like traditionally, it's trash. But bro, do you know? Especially if you go to the Spanish-speaking places, because if once they do this and it sells loads of tickets, you're going to be having a lot more games. And also remember, I think how many NFL games are in London? I think about 3 or 4.
4.
Yeah, it was 4. It was 4.
4 games. Because whenever I walk through London, I just see loads of NFL guys like on the weekends, and I know that they make huge bank.
Oh no, HH. In 3 years, the next NFL broadcast contract is going to be renewed. They're going to do up to 16 international games, so it's not just London.
Good. I mean, basically, do you know what the reality is? Let's maybe by the time we see this World Cup, no, you know what? When we look at this World Cup numbers, there's going to be UCL final that's going to be in America. 100%. There will be UCL because it's too much money. It's too much money. And like the market is too big. Football is growing so much there's too much money to be made. A UCL final will be in America. Like, it's just pure. Basically, you have to do it's pure business. It's just business. It is what it is.
They're already doing games in Saudi, so.
Yeah, like the Copa del Rey, like the Spanish Cup and everything. The semi-final game and final games are in Saudi, so it's basically we are heading. I feel that the future of football is going to be Super League is going to happen. It's bound to happen, and it's a lot of games are going to be in either Saudi Arabia or America because there's just too much money to be made.
But can I say the story, Chase?
Yeah, go for it.
If they do this, and look, it's gonna happen. Like what you said, I feel like that's gonna cause a lot more injuries. Because think about it, teams are going through injuries more now than they ever been in the past few years. But with them going internationally, yeah, I mean it's good financially, but you have to think about the players, and that's just gonna cause an uproar. Think about it.
And if I'm a businessman thinking about money, the last thing I'm thinking about is the well-being of the players, bro. That's the right side to say. Milan losses were to Leverkusen and Liverpool. Yeah, but it's AC Milan though. That's the thing. It's AC Milan. Yeah. So the fact that you lost to both. Okay, I'm sorry. You shouldn't lose to Liverpool like that at home. You shouldn't be losing to Leverkusen, bro.
Oh, the thing is, both of those losses were poor. Like they were bad.
That's the thing. It's one thing to first of all, and AC Milan I know doesn't lose 2 games to Liverpool and to Leverkusen.
Yes.
But it's the manner in which they lost them. Like Milan, they're going to struggle to make it to the next round, man.
Next match, Real Madrid.
Next match, Real Madrid away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, the next match.
Next match.
Yeah. So let's look at this. Okay, so Real Madrid, that's an L. Then they face. Okay, they're gonna get. So they're gonna beat Bratislava. They'll beat them. Now I dare them to draw that game. I dare them. Okay, you know what? Look at that. So Bratislava, Red Star Belgrade at home, Girona at home. But again, are you sure they beat Girona? And the Dynamo Zagreb away?
I could see them with Girona not beating them.
Yeah, but I don't trust these guys, man. Guys, it's been swell. It's been real. Remember, guys, I'll see you guys for El Clasico Saturday, guys. It gets real. One love. Peace out.